her if she was okay. Thanks for believing in me and my writing, and for taking us both on. Once again, my writing support team didn't fail me. Thanks to Beck Sampson, Catherine Hine, Jeanette Radevsky, Joanne Dannon, Melissa Smith, Fiona Palmer, Fiona Lowe, and the Sassy sisters for believing in me when I didn't. Also to our friend and employee Lynn Beverley, who is a constant champion for my writing, and to Holly Payne, who read the first half of this book and told me it was even better than Jilted and Mandrout. I'm blessed with amazing friends. A special thanks to Sue Hillier, a reader and Facebook friend, who read Outback Dreams and paid particular attention to the autistic angle. She has personal experience with autism, and I thank her for ensuring I wrote this book with the empathy I desired. And finally, to my family. Without their support, none of this would be possible. Prologue.
I hate you both and I'm not coming!
10-year-old Daniel Montgomery ran from the only house he'd ever called home, slamming the door behind him. He couldn't remember the last time he'd slammed a door. His little brother couldn't handle loud, sudden noises, but the rage inside him right now warranted it. How could his parents do this to him? How could they even contemplate selling the farm and moving to the city? Of all the ridiculous places, what did the city have to offer except stupidly tall buildings and more shops than anyone would ever need in their life? He tried to tell himself it wasn't his brother's fault. Will would be quite happy spending the rest of his life on the farm, catching spiders and aligning furniture around the house. But of course it was Will's fault. His parents wanted more for him. Yet no one asked Monty. No one cared what he thought or what happened to him. He ran to find the only person he knew would understand. He ran next door to Forrester's Rock, where Faith lived. But next door in the country wasn't a mere leap over the fence like it would be in the city. He hated the thought of living so close to other people. It was a good few kilometres over paddocks and hills. He ran as the crow flies, that's what adults said, didn't they? And he didn't see another soul until Faith's house appeared, and he saw her swinging off the rope in the old gum tree. He'd missed that rope. On his few visits to Perth, he hadn't seen any ropes hanging from backyard trees. All the city kids had those bright-coloured plastic swing sets that you couldn't even make go high if you swung your legs as hard as ever. Grimacing at that thought, Monty pushed his burning legs harder. He raced across the last bit of the paddock, leapt the wire fence, and shouted, "Faith!" She glanced his way, smiled, let go of the rope, and sailed through the air to meet him. When she got close, her face fell. "What's the matter?" she asked. He stopped, his breath ragged as he ran a hand over his sweaty face. He knew it would be as bright as a tomato. "We're moving," he panted, delivering the blow in 2 devastating words. "What?" Faith screwed up her face as if she couldn't comprehend what he was saying. He took another deep breath. "Mum and Dad have sold the farm. We're moving to Perth next week." "What?" Faith said again. He wondered if it was suddenly the only word in her vocabulary. She sank down onto the lawn, about the only green grass in the region, and he sat down beside her. It was like a bad dream. "They didn't tell me until now because they didn't want to worry me." Monty scoffed and thumped his fist against the ground. "That's what they said, anyway. Truth is, they didn't tell me because they don't give a damn what I think." He'd never used such harsh language before, and it made him feel grown up, even while he was sulking. "Why?" Faith asked, her voice quiet, as if she might be about to cry. Faith never cried. Not like the girls at school who burst into tears at the tiniest thing, like if a mouse scuttled across the classroom floor. Her name and long brown hair in a messy ponytail were the only things girly about Faith. People called her a tomboy, but Monty didn't care. She was his best mate. Leaving her behind would be as horrid as leaving the farm. "Because of Will. Mum's tired of driving back and forth to Perth for all his therapy, and the high school up here might not be equipped for him. They said they're thinking ahead." But as far as Monty was concerned, they weren't thinking at all. How could selling the